that, there's no better time than to introduce our starters for this contest. We just met Aiden Kelly for the Northport Huntington Tigers. And now we'll get a chance to see what Sachem Warriors' Michael Cagnetto is made of, as he makes his 4th start this season. Calbert, who was unsuccessful on that last hard drive to the net, is in the zone with the Warriors. This one's laid off the boards. Handled on the stick again of the Warriors. Set back to the point. Calbert shifting over before laying it back onto the stick of his intended target. Bispo, a chance again from the slot. Save made by Kelly. Rebound on a scramble, and Kelly holds it in his glove. Aiden Kelly making his 6th start for the Tigers this season. Has faced over 50 shots in those starts that he's made for the Tigers this year, and that number will continue to grow as this contest goes on throughout this evening. Sachem Warriors working in the zone for the Tigers, not allowing them a lot of room. There was a heavy hit thrown, score! Business as usual for Matthew Bispo. It's 1-0. A lethal wrister beats Kelly for his 12th goal of the season, which accumulates his team-leading points total to now 18 through 10 games. And once this one concludes, it'll be through 11 games played. This one is sent across, and it'll be handled by number 18, who wasn't able to pop it forward. Joseph Caruso trying to counteract and energize the offense of the Tigers. He got hit into the boards right there by Marcus. Buzardo tries to get a hold of it. Warriors working their way in the zone, but it's turned over that time. Caruso drags the puck, but he couldn't finish strong on the backhand, and then for extra measures, he takes insult to injury after missing on the scoring attempt. He misses on the hit, but luckily for him, he's okay. Stumbling, trying to get a hold of that feed was number 92 of Sachem Warriors, Declan Monkwitz, younger brother of the recent Sachem varsity graduate J.R. Monkwitz. Chance right there, denied by Kelly, and we get a stoppage. May have been a quick whistle as the net did not come off. And what's unusual, just based on the fact that the puck came out quickly after the save was made, so definitely a quick whistle was made. However, that will not affect either team, as this is Calbert bringing it back in the zone. Calbert dancing his way through traffic and bringing that one off the iron. A very close chance for the Warriors again, who stand on top, leading 1-0. Bispo try to angle it perfectly on the stick of C.J. Pena, Long Island Royals product. Able to get that steal right there down low from his opponent. Pena trying to work it back to the point. And again, Bispo trying to drive in there. Bispo couldn't get that feed to go as the Tigers are able to trek towards familiar territory. Munkwitz trying to regather it for the Warriors. He'll send it around the boards where Pena will attempt to get it. Those two nearly collided right there as the Tigers try to get an opportunity to go. But amongst the sea of bodies that were protecting the nets, the Tigers are unsuccessful in that sequence. Back the other way come the Warriors. Bispo lays it almost perfectly on the stick of Pena, and this is now the hard-charging Joseph Caruso going in the zone, dangling in there, and he's stopped as the puck just slid off his stick at the moment he was about to maybe score the tying goal. And Caruso, frustrating result right there for him, as it seemed like he was going to finish beautifully. Sachem Warriors working the puck in the zone. Tigers trying to negate the opportunity. They're able to force him out, where Stoltenborg, a PAL product, try to patrol this Sachem Warriors forechecking unit. Stoltenborg gets it back as the Tigers weren't able to advance towards the goal. Caruso will reset for Northport Huntington. Tried to drop it to his man, now he'll retreat. Fans on the attempt as he tried to exit the zone carefully. Tries to get a hold of it back on his forehand, able to get the head. Now almost got it back, but now here comes the Warriors in the zone. Tigers defenseman made the hit right there. No penalty called, as the referees didn't think there was any malintent on that physical play by the Tigers defenseman. Wheeled in front and almost got past the net for a tying goal. Came off the stick of number 42 for Northport Huntington. Line changes commencing for both squads. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the opening frame. 1-0, Sachem Warriors on top. Calbera sends that one off the glass. It remains in play. Almost got it onto the stick of Bispo, but Bispo missed the feed and he'll have to regather it. Bispo sends this one on the half wall. Making the keep right there for the Tigers was number 18, Maddox Wool. Made a conference right there in the corner boards with Sachem coming out of it as this one is angled almost perfectly on the stick of the hard-charging Warrior who finished off the check. Chance in front, and a huge denial by Aiden Kelly to rob the Warriors. Absolutely sensational. Here's Bispo. Now CJ Pena gains the zone. Will curl away from the pressure before getting on to stick of Calbera, who sends that shot wide of the cage. And we have a disagreement in front of the net, and the referees will make sure no monkey business continues. It's freshman hockey for the youth. I thought I'd keep it a little, friendly. We don't want to see that. Offsetting minor infractions to two of the young combatants, as neither team will go unharmed here as we skate 5 aside. We definitely have that Aiden Kelly save on replay, so make no mistake, we're gonna run it back when we have the chance. Oh yes, well, Vinny Matula is gonna give the replay a workout. Make no mistake, folks. This one couldn't be nudged out further, and the keep results in the puck going off sides. At the moment, the live scoring for this game has not been updated. So once we get the updates for the penalties and the stats, we'll make sure to keep you in tune. And that chance right there was nullified by Kelly, and it results in a clear for the Tigers, where Calbert will recollect it for the Warriors. Almost a conversion right there by the Tigers, as they try to get on the board before the buzzer sounds here in the first. Almost stolen away right there by number 43, Aiden Shear. But here comes Munkwitz. Munkwitz trying to protect it on his forehands as he's being hounded right there by the Tigers' back-checking unit. Calbert observing before sending it onto the stick of Munkwitz, who then stashes it ahead, where it's carried in further before he got cleaned out. That was CJ Pena. Or, pardon me, CJ Pena's on the ice. That was actually number 47 of the Warriors. Actually, that might have been number 46 of the Warriors, Vincent SCHSHL. SCHSHL. We're all getting a workout here. Vinny on replays, Nick on the camera, and me when it comes to pronunciations. Here comes Joseph Caruso in the zone, trying to cruise to the goal, but he's held off at bay right there from the Sachem defense. One last chance for the buzzer will not happen, as the Tigers' Owen Karpoich is shaken up after possibly getting hit with a slash or a stick from one of the Warriors, as we head to the second period with Sachem leading 1-0. But take a look at the play of this game so far. That goal was nice, but I think we all know what's coming. Oh no, I know my mic's on. Give the fans what they want to see. The Aiden Kelly save. Let's see it in full frame. Deception at its finest. Some supreme peripheral vision being manifested right there by the young Aiden Kelly, as it looked like he had it looked like he was not even looking at the puck, but he probably saw it just vaguely at the right moment. And he just timed it perfectly, sticking out the pad to deny the Warriors from another goal. Second period begins. Bodies converging all over the place, and we get an offsides call. This one is reset by the Warriors. Luke Stoltenborg backpedaling, looking for a man open, finds his target, who's trying to wheel it back in the zone. That's number 91 of the Warriors. Trying to get a name here. Save made there that time by Aiden Kelly against, coincidentally, the other Aiden Coley. And it's covered up again by Kelly. That's a tongue twister right there. Coley Kelly. Try to say that 5 times fast, and you'll end up making a mistake. Aiden Kelly remains in between the pipes for the Tigers, while Aiden Coley tries to get himself a goal against Kelly. This chance goes wide off the stick of Luke Stoltenborg. Logan Stoltenborg. His older brother Luke is a member of the Sachem Varsity Hockey Club. Shout out to the heroic goaltender. As this chance again by Stoltenborg went wide and may have gotten a piece of Kelly in the process. Stoltenborg tries to tightrope the blue line, but he goes off sides. Animated sequence for Logan Stoltenborg, as he was able to get a couple opportunities off his stick, trying to pot home a 7th goal this year as he enters this contest with that number under his belt, along with 2 assists for a combined total of 8 points. A combined total of 8 points. Of 8 points for the PAL product. Monkwitz. The charge back in down the wing. Taking this wide, he's fended off into the boards right there by number 21 of the Tigers. The young man wearing that number, Patrick Schmidt, making his 12th appearance for Northport Huntington this season, as Joseph Caruso tries to finagle his way through the defense, and offsides is called. I'll definitely say one thing. For a Saturday evening, I guess you can say, because what time is it right now? Just about 7 o'clock. Saturday evening. Relatively good crowd. A lot of people, it's going to file up even more once this thing ends, but for a freshman game on Saturday, pretty good crowd, I have to say. Chance off the bar, and it goes into the mesh. That was Aiden Coley, who I just mentioned a couple minutes before. The young man is hungry, as he came very close to adding a 2nd goal to his scoring resume this season. Coley trying to knife it back onto the stick of his open man, or if he had an open man, as everyone was trying to get a hold of that puck amongst the bodies that were tied up inside the zone. Tigers able to make the clear. Calvert almost had trouble with it, but he manages to skate it back in the zone. Calvert Able to fake off his man, get a chance on net, but it misfires. Cabrera gets it back. Under pressure by Caruso. Caruso now had trouble getting a hold of the feed. It couldn't pop it out of the zone. Cabrera trying to send it in front. And Kelly makes yet another big stop. And for good measure, the young man inside the net will replenish his fluids. A very deserving sip of the H2O after making that stop. Bispo try to lay it on the stick of his intended target. Now here comes Stoltenberg trying to wheel it back in front to no avail. And he's getting up slowly after he was knocked down to the ice. Matthew Bispo may have taken a retaliatory penalty right there, as continues to have a chat with his opponents, and he'll go for a roughing call against the team leading points getter. So compared to previous physical sequences back in the first period, this one had malintent on it. So Sachem Warriors will attempt to kill off the penalty kill, while the Northport Huntington Tigers will aim to put their 5th power play goal in the back of the net. This one carried on the stick of number 21 of the Tigers. This sent wide. So Sachem is able to survive on that opportunity that the Tigers almost provided for themselves. CJ Pena trying to dance around the defense. Continues to force his way in. Now Cabrera. CJ Pena relentlessly pursuing the Tigers, but now the Tigers are able to get back into familiar territory almost, as it inadvertently redirected off a skate, and then a miscommunication amongst two of the Tigers leads to Sachem Warriors gaining the zone, but now the Tigers find themselves in a comfortable spot as they try to edge across the blue line, and that chance skips wide of the cage off that shot attempt by number 43, Shear. A lot of Aidens in this contest. Cabrera sending that one wide of the net as he tries to convert for the special teams unit. Out of the zone it goes. Tigers not able to come up with the possession as Stoltenberg tries to escape from the clutches of Caruso. Here comes Anderson. Offside's called as Cabrera gets caught red-handed. Anderson on the draw, tied up with Caruso as the Sachem Warriors penalty expires, with the Tigers going unsuccessful on the man advantage. Caruso sends it back to his man, almost lost a handle of it. Warriors trying to get a hold of the possession, but the Tigers able to skate forward. Joseph Caruso fights off the defenders and gets a high-rising shot that's caught in the high-rising glove hands of the Warriors netminder, Michael Cagnetto. Caruso able to win the draw as the Tigers get a shot off, but it was blocked in front. Bispo able to touch it onto Cawley, who then touched it onto the stick that's carrying it in. Anderson sending that one wide off the trigger pull. Near collision behind the corner, or behind the net, as Cawley tries to get a hold of it. Sends it back to Bispo, who sends the one-timer wide of the net. Cawley still battling down low. He's able to get it off the boards and almost perfectly onto the stick of Bispo. Bispo able to nudge it back onto the stick almost of Cawley. As we'll have another penalty going against Sachem Warriors here. This appears to be a holding penalty. Nope, hooking. He was held up. That is definitely one thing by the clear evidence from we got on camera. But the verdict is a holding call, and the result will hopefully, for Northport's sake, pay off. So they attempt to get one in the back of the net, trailing by 1 goal here. 7.5 remaining in the second. Bispo taking charge for the Warriors on the penalty kill. And that chance skittered off the pad of Kelly. Bispo able to keep the Tigers at bay, gets the feed back. After the Tigers tried to push ahead, Bispo wheels and deals. And the shot attempt is stopped in the glove again of Kelly. And a surprise twist here in the second period as Aiden Kelly comes out of the game for Bowden Rudolph. So, a solid performance with some big moments by Aiden Kelly as the Sachem Warriors score to make it 2-0. The special teams unit takes aim at the new netminder, Calbera. Cameron Calbera, younger brother of George Calbera. 13th goal of the season, and most importantly, it puts his team up by 2 here in the second. Calbera now 1 point behind the leading points getter of this Warrior squad, Matthew Bispo. Logan Stoltenborg driving in, backhanding that one over the net as he comes close to converting for a 7th goal this season, as I previously stated before. Stoltenborg almost mishandled that as he tried to perfectly lay it on to the stick that's controlling it. Nice move on the pirouette spin by number 18, Christian Badacavoli. Bispo in the zone, firing. Save made that time by Rudloff. Joseph Caruso trying to get a hold of the feed to no avail as this is Anderson gaining the zone. Anderson dragging the puck through the defense and sending the shot over the net. He's got the flair for the dramatic when he has the puck on his stick, and it almost showed right there. Logan Stoltenborg able to drag it through the defense, gets the chance almost on net as the Warriors remain in the zone, and that try goes wide. Tigers trying to counteract and get themselves on the board. Ahead it goes. Offside's called. Just a little under 5 minutes left in the second period as we close in ever so soon on puck drop for the semifinal games. But first we got to take care of business here, as this game with Sachem up 2-0 still remains somewhat close, as that one deflects off the stick of Rudolph and out of play. Bispo on the draw, but the Tigers are able to come up with the puck. Now Caruso tries to get a hold of it. Here's Caruso. Tigers trying to spring forward. Joseph Caruso gets it on his stick, sends a long distance heave. That's stopped by Kegletto. Calbert in the zone and almost finishing amazingly between his legs as he tries to put home a second goal for himself. Most importantly, a third for his team. Bispo trying to get it perfectly on the stick of Pena, and he'll take it back and guide it in the zone with that chance, and he scores. 2 tonight for Matthew Bispo, and it's 3-0. And again, here come the Warriors. Closing in on the goal, but missing their chance right there. Try for the point, skipping towards the net, but it couldn't reach the goal that time as the Tigers go the other way. Heavy collision between one of the big players and this game remains tight with Stoltenborg trying to get a hold of it. Held at the point. For it's Marcus sending it over to Pena. Pardon me, that time Anderson. Drive by the point by Stoltenborg. Blocked off a stick in front, courtesy of Donofrio. And I don't know if, I believe they are working on it because I'm looking over at the scores table and the clock is experiencing an issue. And by our view, we can see the rinks worker tirelessly and desperately trying to fix the issue as a delayed penalty is going against the Tigers here. Score! Hat trick. Matthew Bispo. 4-2. 14th of the year. We get the clock running once again, but the score being updated at 4-2, and coincidentally, the same number that stands on the board is the same number that Matthew Bispo wears on the back of his jersey. 4-2. He's got 3 tonight, and he's looking to dangle his way through to 4 right there as Caruso attempts to counteract the other way with Munkwitz. And Pena gaining the zone. Pena sending that one wide of the glove of Rudloff. Near turnover at the point, and it does result in a turnover as Joseph Caruso tries to dance his way past Calbera, but Sachem keeps him at bay. Here comes Pena going the other way with Bispo. Pena fires, save made that time by Rudloff to deny the Warriors. It still remains a 2-goal game. But the Warriors are doing everything they can to try to bust it open while offside's called. .7:28 is the time right here on this chilly, I was about to say December 5th. It's February 5th, 2022 on this very cold and chilly evening as we are gearing up for a very animated night here at the rinks with the continuation of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League varsity playoffs featuring Northport Huntington, undefeated still, taking on the Connecticut Sayville Thunderbirds, and Kings Park Comac battling St. Anthony's. And puck drop will get underway in just a little under an hour, as we can sense the energy that's going to be ramping up closer and closer to game time and closing in on almost cutting the gap was Joseph Caruso for the Tigers, as there was Sachem Warriors Anderson trying to finagle his way past the defense. Will attempt to win it back, as this is Northport Huntington's number 10. Poich trying to get a hold of it, but now it's Caruso. Joseph Caruso springs past his man, gets a shot off. Wraparound try, banks it off the goalie, and it stays out. Chance in front, Cambridge scores! Snipe City, Owen Karpoich. Tigers back only down by 1. So things have just gotten even more interesting, but the Tigers showing resiliency, their resiliency here in the third period. Matthew Bispo is trying to break the hearts of the Tigers by setting another play up, but here comes Northport Huntington pushing out the other way, trying to get a hold of it. Sachem Warriors with it on their stick. Calbert wheeling and dealing to the goal. Backhand try, shut down that time by Rudloff. Bispo resetting for the Warriors before turning up the juice. Bispo retreats back to the point as he couldn't find a man open. Bispo finds his man. There's a chance from a tough angle. Save made, rebound, almost carry him to the goal line, but it was swiped away just at the last moment. It remains down low with the Warriors in control. Calbert takes this one on his stick. Calbert looked like it was going to go for the lacrosse maneuver, and we're very familiar with seeing that on camera, that's for sure. Calbert driving in with a head full of speed. Down the wing, Calbert to the net, stopped right there by Rudloff. This one is spun back to the slot, but now Sachem has trouble getting a hold of it amongst the players that were being tied up alongside of them. Munkwitz creates some separation. Munkwitz dancing. Munkwitz gets to the goal. He's denied by Rudloff. Exceptional offensive play by Munkwitz, but an even better stop made by Rudloff, as this is CJ Pena going the other way with Sachem back in the zone. Warriors momentum got put to a halt right there as the Tigers gained the zone. Karpoich sends a shot on net, and the save is made by the Warriors netminder to keep them in the lead. 6.5 remaining. Hold your breath, everyone. Off the glass and stays in the zone as one of the Tigers got sent down to the ice. Sachem Warriors trying to advance ahead. Here they come in the zone. That chance slipped just off the post as the Tigers try to skate the other way. Tired as he can be. Trying to put the team on his back. Sending it in front, Caruso, and it trickled off a few bodies, and somehow, some way, it didn't get put home by anyone for that matter. Luke Stoltenborg able to absorb the defensive play right there as Sachem Warriors get a chance on net. However, it stops in the glove hands of Rudloff once more. 5.5 now remaining on the clock. What a way to kick off the night. Back at the point. This one couldn't be sent in deep, but it's picked up down low right there by Anderson. Anderson trying to shake off his man before sending it to Stoltenborg, who sends that one over the net. They'll be picked up behind the goal by the Warriors as they try to stuff one home. Tigers attempting to clear out of the zone, which they do. Here comes Karpoich. Karpoich driving to the middle. Sachem having trouble clearing out. Karpoich gets the possession, fires a shot, save made right there. Another chance and another denial by Cagnetto. This one pushed ahead, but it couldn't be received well by Pena. Instead, it's the Tigers trying to forge the other way. Pena lost the footing, but regains it. Pena, chance, save, rebound, save! Magnificent stop by the Tigers, Rudloff. This game is not over yet by no means, folks. Buckle up for a wild ride to the end. Munkwitz trying to get a hold of it on his forehand. Under some heavy pressure. Now he's in a tight battle as he sends this one back to the point. Pena trying to shake off his opponent before sending it over to Calvera with a drive, who sends it wide. Off the boards it goes, and it forces the Warriors out of the zone. Caruso trying to come up with the steal. Almost did right there, but Calvera luckily skated away from harm's way. Here he comes, end-to-end rush, and almost magnificently finished for the Warriors, who remain in the zone. Munkwitz, the chance, scores! It trickles in, and was that the backbreaker against the Tigers by Munkwitz for the Warriors. Some very exciting competition as both teams had some big moments during that series. Well, the score now has changed to 5-3, with the Warriors remaining on top. However, we'll see if the Tigers, with 3.5 left on their side, can get themselves back within the Warriors' reach. Joseph Caruso on the draw. Caruso got tied up right there. See, tries to win the draw. This one skips on goal, and the save is made that time carefully by Cagnetto. Caruso trying to send it ahead to his man. And now we have a conference brewing in the corner boards down low. Sachem trying to exit out of the zone carefully without making a mistake as they try to contain this lead without having to collapse. Tigers doing everything they possibly can to get themselves back in the picture. Logan Stoltenborg feeds it across, but it couldn't be put home. Hard hit thrown right there, and then a retaliatory penalty is committed by Sachem. Questionable hits, but the call is made on the response by Anderson, which puts him in the box for 2 minutes And a timeout is called by the Tigers. And by clear evidence, before play was stopped, we were seeing the Tigers banner being set up on the Tigers bench. So that gives us a clear answer as to who is playing first amongst the final 4 teams in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League varsity playoffs. And it is Northport, Huntington, and Connecticut-Sayville who will be gearing up for their tilt in just a matter of moments. And we'll bring you the action once this game concludes right here on the one and only LI Sports Network. Oh, well, we are LI Sports Network, but we are streaming this game on the Suffolk County High School Hockey League YouTube page. An entity of LI Sports Network. You're welcome. Had to make that correction as that chance from the Tigers player went wide. Calling for the feed desperately was Karpoich. Empty net in sight. Matthew Bispo for 4. He's got it. 6-3. The game has been put on ice by the Warriors, who will go home with a 10th win this season. Hard-fought effort by the Tigers. And they still are doing anything they can to make some magic happen late. Down by 3. One could say the net could be pulled yet again if they score again. However, it's Calbert taking it in for the Warriors, and that try got blocked off the sacrifice in front by Karpoich. Minute and a half to go. Just under a minute left on the Anderson infraction. Tigers having trouble regathering it. But they get in front. A chance. Score! It may not be over yet, folks. The Tigers are down by 2 again. So now the question is, do you pull the net? Do you pull the goalie a second time to try to get yourself down by 1? And maybe the strategy here. Desperate times coming with desperate measurements. And that goal was generated by the sacrifice in front by Aiden Karpoich, as there was a nice poke check play made by Rudloff to deny the Warriors from scoring. 50 seconds left to go. Matthew Bispo having himself a great performance, capitalizing 4 times as Pena takes down his man. That try off the stick of the Warriors player is stopped by Rudloff. 29 seconds to go in this contest. Once the crowd leaves, we at LI Sports Network at the rinks are bracing ourselves for an avalanche of humanity, as this place is going to turn into a madhouse in the matter of moments. Stoltenborg plays this one off the boards. Bispo back on it with his stick, firing the chance, but it's negated. Another try, skipping almost towards the goal as the Tigers find themselves in trouble, not being able to exit the zone. Another chance, Bispo couldn't slam it home. However, the Sachem Warriors are going home with win number 10 as they defeat the Tigers of Northport Huntington 6-4 in an exciting freshman contest. And the young combatants meet at center ice to shake hands and wish each other a very good night. But only one could say that these kids may not be going to bed anytime soon. They may be just going back home and gearing up for this matchup that's about to begin in a matter of moments. We are not going anywhere anytime soon. Varsity hockey, Saturday night, playoff time coming right at you in just a matter of moments. See you soon, folks.